With the massive drop-off in readership of Sunday papers, consumer packaged good companies have lost access to a key method of influencing buying habits via coupons. Coupon Cart is a mobile application that provides grocery shoppers with personalized coupons on the relevant products surrounding them. Coupon Cart sought funding from the Sooner Innovation Fund to determine through an in-store test if providing digital coupons to shoppers could increase overall basket size.
We're pursuing Coupon Cart because we saw that couponing really isn't a thing that people do anymore, especially like the younger generation, like people my age and the generations below me. So we want to make coupons like a more available thing for those people.
We're pursuing this concept because we found a niche in a market where paper coupons are provided and they're slowly stopped being used because the paper mediums are just disappearing. And then this other side of the market where this technological side is just taking off. And this is somewhere that they're not making sense. There's not a whole lot of tech inside grocery stores that's providing these coupons yet.
Test was important for us because we've taken the time to make a business plan, but this allowed us to go into the field and test this idea with the customers that would actually be there once we're at business. We could take 2 years to pursue an idea and make the best features in the world, but it's really about making this incremental progress to see if this idea has merit in the marketplace.
So the steps we took to develop this test were first having a hypothesis, and that was to 1, increase basket size, and then 2, increase redemption rates. Knowing that the traditional redemption rates for freestanding inserts is 2 or 3%, we wanted to see if we could really bump those numbers up.
The most logical way to do that is to create some sort of semblance of what we're trying to do with a minimum viable app that we were able to integrate into a real store.
I think one of the coolest moments for me and definitely for the rest of the team is basically seeing our app go from an idea to a million lines of code to something that we were testing on phones to something that we were testing at our buddy's house to something that we finally deployed at a grocery store and watched people use it like they would in real life. And that's what Sooner Innovation kind of gave to our team and give us the opportunity to do.
I think some of the coolest feedback we got that was kind of across the board was we had a ton of customers that used coupons 5 or 10 years ago. Those were a big part of their lives, but they stopped getting the Sunday paper, which was kind of the main feed of coupons, and online coupons for them just wasn't convenient still. But this solution is something that they would love to use and something that they think could be a part of their daily shopping experience.
We had this question of how do we get millennials to use coupons? And so, sure enough, this millennial couple comes into the store and they go about their shopping trip after we convince them to use our app. And at the end, we're asking them questions about what they thought about it. And the girlfriend said that literally every single thing that they bought was directly influenced by the coupons that they were shown. They went into the store knowing, having an idea of what they wanted to buy. However, the brands that they bought were directly influenced by what we were showing them on the app.
The coolest thing for me was walking through with one of our champions. His name is Gary. He is the store manager at the Creston Norman, and he's been really supportive of our idea. But walking through with him and seeing these coupons pop up on our devices was really exciting because he got so behind it, just being able to see it kind of come to life.
So the next steps for this project on the development side of things is definitely number 1, to polish the front end, which would look like employing front end developers to really polish it, make it look nice, a lot less like a prototype, and then to finish our server migrations on the back end to make sure that we take our entire back end, put it on something that's really elastic and scalable, like Amazon Web Services, and then it would be a production-ready app with a production-ready back end. The Sooner Innovation Fund really set us on a path driven by development, prototyping, and testing. So I think that was really important because it motivated us to seek out the resources such as server space or UI UX designers with some of the funding that we got.
In a lot of our experiences, we've done the research, we've backed up all of our data, and we've had our interviews, but we haven't been able to test it. We haven't had any lean methodology applied. We haven't been able to put this in front of people like we did in Crest. And had we not had the Sooner Innovation Fund, we wouldn't have been able to see any of this. There's no market validation on our end. There's no primary research other than reaching out to people. We know this can work now because of the Sooner Innovation Fund's initial investment.